You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast
with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story, and you probably just heard about the podcast I did with Darais. Well, now we have them in person at South Coast Plaza.
First video together.
No, second one. We did one last summer.
That's right.
Only that was so fast.
That was a quick video.
That was this one's longer.
Yeah. Hello everyone, how are you? That was an early morning show here at South Coast Plaza, but we talked about mascara. I remember talking about that Hypnostroma to finish those precious cells. The model had on that beautiful Teint Miracle that I talked about in the interview with you, Stevie. So I wanted everyone to kind of see the trend show. Thank you for coming. I know when we talked about getting you here, and now here you are.
Yes,
so.
And I went and bought both the mascaras, buying the eyeliner.
What do you think, Stevie?
Oh, I love them.
Good.
Love them. Well, I'm not wearing the Drama today, but I'm wearing the
Definitive those precious cells.
Yes.
As I say, it's your daytime mascara. Put on, you're gonna get the long-term benefits with the plant cell extract, all of that support to your lashes so they're healthier, stronger, they're not gonna fall out as prematurely. And then put your Drama on tonight. Like if you're going out tonight, Stevie, you can definitely put that on tonight. So.
I wish I were going out tonight, but that's not happening. So, but we'll still do it.
What time am I off work? I'm up at noon, so. Lunch or something, right?
Yeah, really. Yeah. There's plenty of restaurants around here. And then let's talk about that foundation, because that foundation is really something. I did pick up the 10 days. I know what color I am, so I can actually come back and.
Excellent. I'm glad you did. Like I said before, it's not a tinted moisturizer, but it is 40% water. No fillers in it, so it's going to look on the skin. On my model on stage this morning, I used it on her, and it covered it up. It's just like, wow, that's the first foundation that I found that doesn't look like I have anything on. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. And it gave her some beautiful, beautiful coverage. I didn't use a concealer on her. I just used that foundation under the eye.
Oh, nice.
And it looked amazing over her eyes, under eyes especially, because sometimes when you put concealer on, especially through here,
right,
you smile, or if you put it on out here, it's going to show all those little lines around your eyes.
Or dries up too fast.
It's true. It's a different formula and it's too much coverage. So if you have a good buildable foundation like Teint Miracle, then you can definitely put that on underneath your eye with your brush and set it with a little bit of powder if you want. So.
Okay, and should they use translucent powder, or do they?
I would do something really jet milled and sheer. Translucent is great. I love mineral makeup. Mineral powder, you can just dust a little bit of that on if it's really light. But usually that set veil or that translucent set mineral makeup that we have here at Lancome works really, really well over that.
Okay. Now let's talk about the eyeshadows, because we talked about them in,
Yes.
But what kind of liner would you suggest? I mean, I know for you it's all about the eye color.
I love doing eye color. Like on my blog, I always talks about complementary color. But you would probably want to think about how much makeup you're putting on. Because sometimes if you do a lot of color on the eyes and then you add that liquid liner, we have two great ones, the navy and the aubergine that come with that. Sometimes that's too much makeup for you if you're doing an everyday look. It's great for nighttime when you're out to dinner, it's candlelight. So I love a really soft kohl pencil, just gonna draw it on.
Oh God, your kohl pencils are awesome.
I know, I love how you put them on, and you can set them with any of those shadows, so you can actually turn those eyeshadows into your eyeliner color to match the colors that you're using on the eyes. So
perfect.
Just use a little angle brush, set the powder right really close to the lash line where your liner is, and it sets the clay inside the pencil, so it's very long wear that way.
Yeah. So, and this has been good for you today. I mean, you were out there on the runway.
I got to talk. I was given 2 minutes, and I think I took about 10. So
that's not bad.
Did you get any of it on footage? Did you get any of it filmed?
No. I was sitting too far back.
All your listeners are going to have to definitely then come to one of the trend shows next season. There's only one left. It's next. Anyone that lives down in San Diego, we're going to be at Fashion. Is it Fashion Valley down there?
Fashion Valley.
Fashion Valley Nordstrom's next Saturday. If you want to come to a trend show, that's the last one of the season. And then otherwise you have to wait till spring when they'll talk about spring colors. So.
Would Ross Burton be there for that one too?
I don't think so. I don't think Oprah lets him leave too much.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the fact that he was up, this one was really impressive.
It was amazing. It was amazing. And he's the one actually, my first interview with Lancome, he was at that. Because he was a Lancome National kind of artistic director for
absolutely.
Lancome. And then he found me about 4 years ago now. It's pretty crazy that I've been with Lancome for 4 years. So.
I know it was. Well, we talked. I looked it up, and it was like over a year ago. on the phone, and then it was
we
like,
got our first.
yeah. So I figured you're kind of like one of my local go-to guys.
That's right. I'll do anything for you. Anything for your listeners. So let me know whenever. It's going to get really busy here. I think all those 800 women are going to come rushing down the escalator right now.
Yeah, any second.
I'm going to start to sweat. I'm going to start getting all
You'll be fine.
radiant and dewy. That's what we call it.
Yes, radiant and dewy is good. And what's the, what would you think is the go-to gloss that people just basically is the perfect shade for almost anybody?
For a gloss?
Yeah.
I always say look at your jewelry, what color your jewelry is. If you wear platinum or silver, choose a gloss that has that color of glitter in it. Because you can always tell, sometimes there's too gold and you wear a lot of silver, so just look at the shimmer inside the gloss and kind of match that to that. I think pink is the color right now. I had a beautiful hot pink gloss called Miracle. It had a silver shimmer because my model was wearing silver jewelry. So I think a light pink that's very sheer and translucent goes great on anyone's skin tone or lip color, regardless if you're really, really dark, tan, medium, or really, really fair. So find a good pink with a lot of shimmer in it. Yeah.
Sounds great. We'd like to thank Darais for his time today. It's going to get insane in here in about 5 minutes, so he's got to get busy. So this is Stevie for the LA Story saying see you soon, people. Bye.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.